Hold on to your seats, my auto family, because today we are witnessing a literal resurrection. And that defies every law of motorcycle engineering. We are talking about the legendary Honda ST1100 Pan European. But forget everything you know about this reliable tourer. Because for 2026, we've taken a relic and turned it into a hyper-touring monster that will leave superbikes in the dust. I'm standing here in absolute disbelief looking at this machine. The transformation is so radical. It feels like we've ripped a prototype straight out of Honda's top-secret R&D lab. We started with a bike known for being a sensible mile muncher and turned it into a mechanical beast that breathes fire and screams with the soul of a GP bike. First, let's talk about the heart of this beast. Yeah, that iconic longitudinal V4 engine. We didn't just rebuild it, we evolved it. We've bored this masterpiece out to a staggering 1,200 cc using custom-forged high-compression pistons and titanium connecting rods that are lighter than air, but stronger than a bank vault. But here is the shocker: we've ditched the old-school aspiration for a twin-scroll Garrett turbocharger setup, tucked hidden behind the fairings. Can you believe it? A Pan-European with forced induction? The piping is all hand-bent surgical-grade stainless steel, feeding into a custom-fabricated intercooler that sits right where the old airbox used to be. To manage this insane boost, we've thrown the carburetors into the scrap bin and replaced them with a proprietary wide-bore electronic fuel injection system. We are running dual injectors per cylinder, controlled by a 2026 spec Motic AQ that's doing millions of calculations per second to keep this monster from melting the asphalt. The sound. Oh my god. The sound. We've installed a full 4 INTO 2 × titanium exhaust system with a custom SC project silencer. When that turbo spoils up and the V4 hits the power band, it doesn't sound like a tour anymore. It sounds like a literal fighter jet, breaking the sound barrier on 2 wheels. Wait until you hear the power figures. We are talking a verified 215 horsepower at the crank. That is double the original output. This bike was never meant to handle this much energy, so we had to re-engineer the entire chassis from the ground up to prevent the frame from twisting like a pretzel. We've reinforced the steel double cradle frame with carbon fiber gussets and integrated a custom-milled billet aluminum subframe. The rigidity is off the charts. It's gone from a soft lounging sofa to a razor-sharp weapon that responds to the slightest input with terrifying precision. And check out this front end. We ripped out the old telescopic forks and swapped in a set of Öhlins Efker 250 pressurized gas forks, the same ones you see in professional racing. The gold finish isn't just for show. It provides a level of front-end feel that makes this 300-kilogram beast feel like a nimble 600cc sport bike. The braking system is pure overkill, and I love it. We've mounted twin 330mm Brembo T-drive rotors with Stylema R monoblock calipers. To make this work, we had to custom machine the mounting brackets from aerospace-grade aluminum. You can now stop this massive machine with just one finger. It's absolutely insane, but we didn't stop there. Look at the wheels. We've replaced the heavy stock alloys with ultra-lightweight Rotobox carbon fiber wheels. Reducing the unsprung weight has completely transformed the handling. It tips into corners so fast it'll make your head spin. We've wrapped them in the latest 2026 Pirelli Diablo Rosso Quarto Casa Rubber for infinite grip. Now let's talk about that legendary shaft drive. We've completely overhauled the final drive unit with hardened gears and a reinforced casing to handle the massive 160 Newton-meters of torque. We've even added a custom slipper clutch and a bidirectional quick shifter. On a Pan-European, the gear changes are now lightning fast and smoother than silk. The bodywork is where things get truly futuristic. We've replaced every single plastic panel with hand-laid 3K weave carbon fiber. We've kept the classic ST1100 silhouette, but sharpened the lines, added integrated aerodynamic winglets, and finished it in a deep space chameleon paint that shifts from midnight blue to blood red. Look at the cockpit. The old analog needles are gone, replaced by a massive 10.2-inch TF 2026 spec display with full satellite telemetry and an integrated R heads-up display. You've got lean angle sensors, wheelie control, and 5 different riding modes, including a drag mode that optimizes the turbo boost for maximum acceleration. We've even modernized the lighting with a full laser LED setup. The headlight can throw a beam half a mile down the road, and the integrated sequential indicators give it that ultra-premium 2026 look. This bike doesn't just look new, it looks like it's from the next decade. But the absolute craziest part, we've managed to keep the comfort We've installed a custom Alcantara seat with geol inserts and electronic heating and cooling. You can cruise at 250 kilometers per hour while feeling like you're sitting on a cloud. It's the ultimate combination of luxury and absolute violence. The cooling system had to be completely redesigned too. We've got a massive curved racing radiator and an auxiliary oil cooler to manage the heat from that turbo, even in stop-and-go traffic. This bike stays ice cold despite the massive power it's churning out. It's a feat of thermal engineering. The aerodynamics were tuned in a virtual wind tunnel. Those custom winglets provide 15 kilograms of downforce at high speeds, keeping the front wheel planted when the turbo kicks in. And this is the first Pan European in history that actually needs aero to stay on the ground. Every single bolt on this machine has been replaced with ProBolt titanium hardware. We've saved a total of 45 kilograms over the stock bike. That weight-to-power ratio is now in the territory of dedicated track bikes. It's a sleeper that will embarrass anyone who pulls up next to it at a red light. I cannot stress how much of a game-changer this is for the AMA Auto Channel. We took the boring out of touring and replaced it with pure, unadulterated adrenaline. People told us we were crazy to turbocharge a ST1100, but looking at the results, I'd say we were geniuses. The electronics package also includes a 6-axis IMU, cornering abs and a bespoke traction control system, tuned specifically for the V4's power delivery. This means you can actually use all 215 horses without ending up in a ditch. It's high-tech safety meeting old-school muscle. Even the fuel tank was modified. We've increased the capacity to 30 liters while keeping it slim. Using a custom aluminum cell, this means you have the range to cross entire countries. Assuming your tires can survive the constant punishment of that turbo boost, the handlebar setup is now fully adjustable billet aluminum, allowing the rider to switch from a relaxed, upright touring position to a tucked-in racing stance in seconds. We've even integrated haptic feedback into the grips. To warn the rider of approaching vehicles in their blind spot, the suspension is linked to the AQ, providing real-time semi-active damping, whether you're hitting a pothole at 30 or a sweeper at 200. The bike adjusts itself instantly to provide the perfect balance of stability and comfort. It's like riding on a computerized rail. I'm looking at the rear of the bike, and the custom-made swing arm is a work of art. It's been extended slightly to help with stability under hard acceleration. And the CNC machining marks are still visible under the clear coat. It looks more like jewelry than a motorcycle part. The sound of the blow-off valve every time you shift gears is enough to give you goosebumps peace. That signature turbo sneeze on a Honda tour is the most intoxicating sound I've ever heard in my life. It's the sound of thousands of hours of work coming to life. This build represents the absolute peak of what AMI Auto stands for. We don't just fix bikes, we redefine them. The 2026 Honda S